Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most reporting live to you and yours. Hope everyone is feeling well and good, Back again, another episode. I hope everyone is well and good and family is good. Eid Mubarak, to everyone you know, that was on the Ramadan. Eid Mubarak. Yes, people, back to business, back to business. We are back to business. Arsenal once again. We are back, guys. We are back. How's everyone feeling? Reluctant gamer. Reluctant gamer is now a bit nowadays. Reluctant gamer is now a bit. But how are you feeling, reluctant gamer? You know the vibes, people. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and all of that. Hype the team. You know, reluctant gamer. How you feeling, bro? How's been your? Today is a Thursday. Today is a Thursday. How's your Thursday going? Have you recovered from Barcelona? Have you recovered from the Barcelona beating? Anyway, I know you predicted a loss. I know you predicted the loss. You called it out. You called it out. But certain man was saying it's gonna be a walk in the park. Oh brother, first result. Yeah. I forgot what reluctant gamers in the past. Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, Mubarak. So have you recovered, bro? Have you recovered from that 7-2? You know, I clearly don't know what happened in that second. I clearly don't know what happened. I clearly don't know what happened in that second because the way Newcastle was playing in the first half, you know, they should have. We all thought it was going to be an interesting game, but anyway, it's no camp. It's no camp. It's no camp. It's definitely no camp. So it was a whole different. Reluctant gamer said, "Yeah, I don't know about the Barcelona game personally. The Sunday game is the crucial one against Sunderland. Newcastle finally gets an opportunity to get the revenge. Finally, get your opportunity to get your revenge. This is the time where you should get revenge. You should get revenge. Get back in blood, bone and flesh. Bro. You need to revenge because this you cannot lose two debt. You cannot lose two derbies, but I will just go through the Champions League fixtures. Then we will discuss. I never heard anyone say it's a walk in the car, but I knew Newcastle fans predicted us to win 3-1 or 1. I don't know what this Bro, Newcastle Football Club said it was going to be a walk in the park. Have you forgotten Newcastle Football Club? he mentioned, he's the one who mentioned it's going to be a walk in the park. But you know Newcastle. You know him, right? He's a. And after you lost, he came on the stream yesterday. Yesterday is the Liverpool game, right? And then he was talking about Eddie Howe out, Eddie Howe this, Eddie Howe that. He's a flip flop mention. He's a he's a flip flop mention. He's a flip flop mention. I'm telling you right now. He's a flip flop mention for that guy. So Sporting Lisbon is the only team that successfully did the remontada. You know, 3-0 at Bordeaux Grips. They came back to make it 5-3. So Sporting Lisbon are through to the quarter final. Yeah. Arsenal is expected. We're supposed to win the Bayer Leverkusen game. I don't think anyone had doubt on Arsenal. But it was a game that really tested us. But the key moments, the key moments saved us, and Arsenal were through. So Arsenal are basically going to be playing Sporting Lisbon, and Glacres is going to meet his former team. Glacares is going to meet his former team. Chelsea got completely battered. It was, it was men against boys. They were totally dominated, humiliated, humiliated. 8-2. Chelsea, they were humiliated. 8-2. 8-2. Champions, world champions, and all of that. World champions, world champions. This is how you lose the title, being world champion. Reluctant Gamer said, "I hope you guys beat City." Yeah, I'm coming to the City. Coming to the City. Manchester City 1, Real Madrid 2. No remontada, no remontada for City. City lost again. City lost Bernardo Silva with the red card and everything. City lost the game. And there was a Vinicius Junior show. The Vinicius Junior show. Vinicius Junior show. It was a Vinicius Junior show. Nothing much I can really tell you. It was a Vinicius Junior show. He deserved to run away. He deserved to run away. So Real Madrid on aggregate go 5-1. So Real Madrid are through to the quarterfinals. Not many people were expecting this one. I didn't expect it because of the injuries City has. Barcelona versus Newcastle. Reluctant gamer, you might want to look away. You might want to look away. Aggregate ends 8-3. Barcelona 8, Newcastle 3. I think Newcastle played well in the first leg. They should have won that game. And in the first half as well. But Camp Nou is totally different beast. So Barcelona are going through. Which other team played? Bayern Munich also are going through. Bayern Munich have totally battered Atlanta 10-2. Atlanta as well. It was men against boys. Got the spanking, proper beating. 10-2 the aggregate. So Bayern Munich are clearly going through. Liverpool. The Liverpool fans will be happy with this one. Finally, slot. It felt like the slot from last season when you saw the game yesterday. It felt like the slot from last season. It felt like the slot from last season. Liverpool are going through 4-1 aggregate. Tottenham, they get their first win. I think this is their first win under the new manager. Right? I think this is the first win under the new manager. So they go through 3-2, but they lose on aggregate 7-5. So Atletico are through. Um, Atletico are through at the moment. So the quarterfinals are going to be interesting. Arsenal are going to play. Arsenal are going to play Sporting. Barcelona, Bayern have Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid have Barcelona. Is the fourth game. Today's games, Aston Villa. Keith will be happy for this one. Aston Villa won 2-0. They go through. So today we were supposed to talk about the big one. The Carabao Cup is the big one of the season for Arsenal. This is the big one for Arsenal. This is the big one. Don't wanna lie. This is the biggest game for Arsenal this season. I think it shapes the title race. It really shapes the title race ahead of whatever is coming on. It really shapes the title race. And how you guys feeling? What are your score predictions? Do you think Arsenal can win the first silverware in 6 years? But the League Cup we haven't won in almost. And I think this is Pep Guardiola's first trophy. But anyway, Arsenal will be in the Wembley. Of course, we're in the Wembley settings and everything. Against Man City. Lacton Gamer has already mentioned he hopes Arsenal beat City. I don't know what you guys think. Can Arsenal go through? It's gonna be a cage game. It's definitely a cage game. Teacher versus student. We all know Pep Guardiola plays so much. We all know that Arteta pays so much respect to. We all know that Arteta pays so much respect to Pep Guardiola, since he's the guy that mentored him and everything. We tried to play his football style, but I think Arteta over the years it's changed. He's playing more like a Mourinho. He's playing more like there's a Dave Moyes there. There's so it's a mixed bag. So I wanted to discuss, guys. What are we thinking going into this game? Can Arsenal get the victory? Can we taste the victory we've been blowing for? Quadruple still on, and quadruple once again is getting tested on Sunday. Obviously, the watch along is gonna be there, 8:30 settings. Make sure you stay tuned in on that one. The watch along is gonna be there, and speak, bro. Speak, bro. I don't even want to lie. Speak, bro. I don't want to lie. Speak. The biggest game of the season. I think it builds what is going to happen in the future in terms of the title race. And of course, we are 9 points clear, but the job is not done. The job is not done. I still haven't came here doing shameless. I still haven't brought out the English Premier League trophy that I was supposed to order. So when we win, you probably be seeing City like Premier League trophy. In those red and white stripes, definitely. But people, mm, Man City is a team that has put us through pain for 3 4 years. Yeah, 316. How are you feeling? Yeah, 316. You said you sorted out your MOD. It's sorted. It's sorted. I've removed Zaina as the MOD. She's removed now. She's removed. It was not my decision, of course. I spoke with the chat, and everyone was in favor of that. But Zayn, obviously, she's angry. She has unsubscribed. She has decided to leave the channel she's talking about. I don't appreciate it that much and everything. So anyway, we move. I really don't agree with her blocking people out. We're just here to debate football. We just here to debate football. Is she not a young British? Or I cannot. I don't know. It is sometimes I don't understand. It's tricky. With these accounts, you really never know who's behind it. You can have a different name up top, and then someone can back it up. But I've removed it as MOD. It's not a decision I love. Because Zayn has been here from. She's been supporting the channel when I had less time, less people, and everything. She's been there, but over the time, she's just been. It's not only you; it has happened before. She's been deleting people and everything. So everyone in the chat was really like, we will remove her, but hopefully she can come back to the channel. Hopefully she will come back to the channel. We really love her to come back. But anyway, yeah, 316. We have a busy. We have a we have a big discussion. We have a big match on Sunday, and right? Everyone and their mother is praying for Arsenal's down. Everyone and their mother is definitely praying for Arsenal's. Everyone and their mother is praying for Arsenal's down. I'm not going to lie to you, stand here and tell you everyone is happy. Everyone is happy. To think that everyone is happy that Arsenal are at the top. No one is happy. They are all men. They are all angry. So we have business to take care of. We have business to take care of. I don't know what are your thoughts on the game. How do you think Arteta should approach the game? How do you think Arteta should approach the game? I watched the highlights just now when we played Arsenal versus Man City, beginning of the season. Arteta had the handbrake on and everything. I don't think he was ready to go all gun, throw the kitchen sink. He had the handbrake on. Pep did something he has never done in his whole entire life of coaching of football, his managerial career, putting 10 men behind him. It just shows you the levels. And I'm looking at this game thinking we need revenge. We need revenge. We have been these guys have ruined lives for 3 4 years. Mm. 3 4 years of us second and bottling it and bottling it and coming back. City coming and dunking on our head top week in and week out. Years, bro, of humiliation for Man City. And it's only right, bro, that we get our. I'm not hearing anything. You know, I'm not hearing anything. These players need to go there and get their revenge. They need to go there and get their revenge. That should be the key thing. That should be the key thing. We are the player with the momentum at the moment. We are the play with the sorry, we are the team with the momentum, you know, and we are the team that is looking more hungry over the course of the season. Over the course of the season, fighting on all four fronts and everything. And I think you know people are gonna disrespect Arsenal and everything, but at the end of the day, they know we are on top. We're forced to record. They're gonna hate on everything, but they know, bro, this man are on the top. And Sunday is the biggest game. This is where we get tested. I think Sunday game is not only critical in the words of winning that trophy, as per se. I think it affects the title. It is more like an appetizer. I think I've came on here, I've seen the same thing. It is more like an appetizer. Before you go to your main course, Champions League, the Premier League titles, you need this appetizer just to get you in the mood, just to get your vibes up, just to get you believing. So I think we will definitely need to win this one. We will definitely need to win this one. Let me just go through Man City's. Let me just go through our clashes between Arsenal and Manchester City in the previous 5 games. We drew 1-1, of course, at home this season. Last season we beat them 5-1, and then we drew 2-2 at them at Etihad, and then we drew 0-0 at Etihad. And then we have beaten them 1-0 at home. So I think of late we have been getting some joy. Of late we have been getting some joy. We have been getting some results. That 5-1 we did that season before, people are gonna say and call it. It was a finished. It was a finished. People would definitely say it was a finished. What do you call this? People will say it was a finished Man City. We don't care. But I think in terms of Arsenal, we definitely need to beat City. Yeah, 316 said, I'll be at the Ghana's pub with my brother. It's a pub next to the Emirates. Yeah, 316 is gonna be at the pub. Which team, which team does your brother support? Which team does your brother support? Which team does your brother support? So out of the previous 5 games, there have been 2 wins and 3 draws. I, I, I have a feeling it might go to penalties. I seriously have a feeling it might go to penalties. It might go to penalties. I have a feeling it might go to penalties. I have a feeling, but in the previous 5 games we have won 2 games and there've been three and there have been 3 draws. The rest of my family are live. So I'm wondering which team your brother is going to be supporting. I think he's going to support us because like he obviously does not like Man City. He definitely like Man City. So I think he will definitely be supporting us. I don't think he's going to be supporting Man City. Well, I'm sure most Liverpool fans are not going to want to see City. Doubt. Uh, let's go through the current form of City in the previous 5 games. Get a little context of City's performance. City have drawn with Nottingham Forest, drawn with West Ham, lost to Real Madrid both legs home and away. So City have one win in their previous 5 games and 2 draws, 2 losses. This is the team we are going up against. Jonas, big up to Jigga, man. Big up to Jonas. How are you feeling, bro? Hope you're well and good. How are you feeling? Hope you're well and good. Are you ready for the Carabao Cup? Are you ready for the Carabao Cup? Let us go to Arsenal's previous 5 games. Let us go to Arsenal's previous 5 games and discuss the performance. And let us go to us. Jonas said, "Sorry, I'm going to sleep, but I have a few things to say." Okay, bro. Let us know what you think before you go to sleep. Let us know what you think before you go to sleep. And then Arsenal in their previous 5 games, they have won five. They've won 4 games and drawn one. We have beaten Bayer Leverkusen, then we have beaten Everton, we've beaten Manfield, we've beaten Brighton, and we have drawn with Bayer Leverkusen. So we have we have a good record so far. We have if I look at these games and I'm seeing Arsenal has won 4 games of the previous 5. Of course, our wins haven't been easy. Watching the game, our wins hasn't been easy. Let's just check what Jonas is saying. I think we will win the Carabao Cup 3-0 because City are in the great stage after losing to Madrid. This is what I've been saying. This is what I've been saying. These men are already down on their feet. What better way? Kick them when they are down. You know how people talk about, nah, we don't want to kick you when you are down. No, bro. Kick them when they are down. Apply more pressure to them because the confidence is not there. Go there, kill off this man. Take the game to them. Take the game to them. There is no the problem. You know what? Of course, I understand that it is pragmatic. It's going to calculate it. Everything. Go there and give the game. Be on the front foot. Take it to them because we are tired of giving respect to Man City. You know, Pep Guardiola, yeah, he's the best manager in the world and everything. But on that day, it's going to come down to who wants it the most. On that day, it's going to come down to who's ready to put blood, sweat, and tears. It's going to come down definitely to that. Now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Arsenal, we have not won a trophy in 6 years. Pep Guardiola has been winning trophies back to back, pulling up, smoking cigars and everything, talking about he won it. He's doing it like Jordan, but we've not won it. The players should be ready to go. They should be juvenile. They should be really, really putting it on the line. Looking at this fixture, thinking they're gonna kick off this month. You know, thinking we need their head on the spike. Enough of the respect. We have a good team that has been dominating on 4 fronts. Go on there, bro, and kill them all. Go there and kill them all. You know. Had so many injuries. Everyone was writing off Madrid. What Madrid do, bro? They just stepped up, tried to do the thing, kill off their man. You know. So we need to go there and annihilate, decimate. There should be no fear. We should not be fearing any shark, bro. There's no shark in the water this season. This is a wounded dog. We need to go there, kill them off in that way. Kill them off. They should not even pay respect to them. Bro. They should not be paying respect to City. For what? City has been poor the whole season. City has been poor the whole season. Gay as well is not going to be available. So what is stopping us now from winning? What is stopping us now from winning? Not winning tomorrow is not going to be accepted. So I'm sorry, it's not going to be accepted. There is no excuse. There's definitely no excuse for us not winning. City played with 10 men. City played with 10 men in that Real Madrid game. They were defend. They played so well in the game. They played better than Madrid, even though they had 10 men. They will have tired legs. We rested our man. And I want to see where's the hunger. Where is the hunger? You can talk what good all you want for the whole season. We had 9 points clear. We need to see it on Sunday. On Sunday, Arteta, we need to see you when the pressure is on. Can you step up and handle your business? This is where we are right now. Enough of all the good talk. We are winning the league. The league is done. Go and get revenge for all this year's the Spanish players. Go and get some revenge. Go and get revenge on this city. They're down. The confidence is down. Pep Guardiola. This is the worst we have seen Pep Guardiola in all of this year. Even the City fans that don't even understand what's happening. We need to go out there and get a result. Not a result, bro. A win. Dunk on their head top. The selection should be Madrid on the left, Saka on the right. Well, the problem is Madrid has never really played for. And what I saw, Jonas, what I saw with Trossard in that Bayer Leverkusen game, it's a bit more inspiring. That is what I saw with him. He's more like he's a lively player. He's the player we saw before taking shots and everything. Vegas. How are you feeling, Vegas? I'm sorry, bro. I saw your chat, but the emotions keep getting the best of me. But big up to Vegas. How are you feeling, bro? How are you feeling? Are you ready for Bournemouth on Friday? Are you ready for the Bournemouth game? Arsenal will win City. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Jonas said, and also this game is pivotal for the league, so I think we still win the league. We lose, we lose, we lose the final. But City, if they keep the watchers walking up those stairs carrying the trophy to be hard. See, see, Jonas, you make a good point. You make a good point. You make a good point. You really, really make you are right on the money. You are right on the money. You imagine City fans looking at us or celebrating up in that step. They know it's done. It's gonna hurt them mentally. Because this is all about mentality. This is all about mentality. This point you made, this is the key point. We need to annihilate this man. The league is pivotal. The league rests on this one because it's a make or break. If City wins this one, they get motivated. If we lose, it's more pressure on us now. It's the social media again going on us. They're already hating us with the league we have. Then the talk is going to begin. Are Arsenal this? Are Arsenal bottling the league? Or Arsenal bottled the Carabao Cup? We told you you guys are not winning anything. Everyone in their mouth will be coming for us. So that is what I like about the point you make. This last part where you mentioned if they can watch us walking up those stairs carrying the trophy, it will be hard. It will be hard because this man cannot take a defeat. This man cannot take a defeat. It has been going so well for them, so they're thinking, now we don't lose you. So I think that is what I like about the point. Um, Also, they played with 10 men, so they'll be tired. Well, is so motivated after that. This is this is the thing I'm saying. They played with 10 men, so they worked their socks off. They've worked their socks off, so they will be tired. They work their socks off, and then they will be tired. But Pep is gonna go in that locker room and put the fire in their belly, because they will definitely want revenge. At the other point, you gotta look at it as a wounded dog. And the one thing you don't want to play about is a wounded dog. But I saw once that one reporter was talking about Barichi Eze always cooks when it's in the winter. Barichi, but I think Eze has improved. I think Eze we can see he's really improved. He's doing what Arteta loves now. Offensively has been good, but defensively you could see he's working off the running and everything. And people never understood that because as a what I'll say last game, I think bro, from Crystal Palace to Arsenal, it's an upgrade. And then you need to go throw yourself into the title race. You know, you need to throw yourself into the Champions League. He's not seen these things. You have not seen this. But for me, I kept bragging with my man. I kept telling people that Richie Eze is the guy. So now we are getting to see the benefits. Yeah, but Richie Eze, I think he scored in the FA Cup final against City, right? I think he scored in the FA Cup. So he will definitely be motivated. He will definitely be motivated. He will definitely be motivated. They consider him good. Yeah, tell me about Bournemouth Vegas. Tell me about Arsenal should go all out. They don't have the league game for weeks. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 weeks, bro. It's gonna be 2 weeks, bro. That is 1,000%. They always gonna disrespect us. Yeah. Once we once we once we bring that once we bring those titles, they will acknowledge us as their tribal chiefs. This is the problem. You know, if we lose that game, if we lose that game, bro, we have weeks without playing. And those weeks will be just playing in your head. They'll be playing in our head. They'll be playing in our heads. Arsenal lost the social media as well. Social media has not. Social media definitely will be cooking us. That is the thing. International break is going to come. Then we need to wait until we play another game. We need to wait. So we need to definitely win the Carabao Cup. After you win the Carabao Cup, what do? You get 2 weeks to the players go on the international break and everything. Hopefully, nothing happens in the international break because international break is never good for us. Every time we have players going for international break, they come back with injury. But the reluctant gamers on point, the disrespect is totally too much for us. The disrespect is totally it's too much. They always disrespect. You should go all out and win as many cups as season. So thankful. Yeah. Nah, you know what reluctant game. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. Win a Premier League and the Champions League. Win a Premier League and the Champions League. Let's see what they'll do. That for me, if you're telling me the bare minimum two trophies I need is a Champions League and a Premier Champions League, then this man cannot chat. They will bow down and kiss that. Because now once you win the Premier League, what they'll say, you don't have the Champions League. You don't have this. That they'll bring up they'll bring up their all their narratives and everything. So that is where I'm at. Champions League is within reach. You can win the Champions League. There's nobody else. Yeah. We need to go all guns. We need to go on the front. We need to go on the front. We need to we need to go on the front. There's definitely no. So I've seen a lot of debates online. People are saying, would you start Kepa or Raya in the would you start Kepa? Would you start Kepa? Would you start Kepa or would you start Raya? You know, there's been a lot of debate. People are talking about would you start Kepa or would you start Raya? This is a final. Mm. Latin gamers say you should go gun Benz beat Bayern Munich, yes, but still hard to. Bayern Munich is very difficult. Bayern Munich is definitely going to be difficult. I think Arteta gets to beat Bayern Munich because Vincent Company does not have the experience as much as Arteta has. That I think that is how he lost that game. That is how he lost that game, Vincent Company, because experience wise and everything. I think technically Arteta outclassed him. Technically Arteta closed him. So, bro, we the only team that might really worry me is PSG. If it's gonna be Real Madrid or it's gonna be Bayern Munich, bring them on. Real Madrid and Bayern, Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are what? But PSG, PSG is tricky. PSG is tricky. PSG is tricky. I don't wanna lie. Because Bayern Munich, we have already beat them in the Champions League. So we know that they lost and then they were salty about it, going everywhere, online, crying, crying. Oh, say what you want, you lost the game. You know. So Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, I can take them. PSG, that is the team I'm looking at. So PSG is gonna be there. But for I think the PSG game, how we lost that game, probably is just because the mistake. We had key moments where we were caught sleeping and everything. But I think if Arteta you gonna give the PSG game again, he's definitely making it right. He's definitely making it right. And we had Partey are not available in the first leg. That a yellow card, stupid yellow card from Partey. But a reluctant game. I honestly think Bayern Munich can. I don't. I need to see it through, but I think Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich can. Not gonna be an easy game to be honest, but we should win. We should win against Bayern. We should definitely. So Carabao Cup, Wembley settings. Arteta has played and managed 12 games in the Wembley. He has won all the 12 games. He has won all the 12 games. He's managed and played there. I'm not going to say this to run with stats because stats at the end of the day, that day stats are not going to count. Stats are definitely not going to count on that day. They're definitely not going to count. It's going to be who wants it more. And there's been a lot of debate online. Do you start Gabriel or do you start Gabriel or do you start Kepa or do you start David Raya? To be honest, David Raya has been the best. Has been the best keeper. Has been the best, one of the best keepers in the Premier League. I think he has the highest clean sheets at the moment. If you look at that, you might want to play. You might want to play David Raya in the final. Kepa is the one that has been carrying the. He's been the one that has been playing the what you. He's been the one that has been playing the game. The one that has been playing this Carabao Cup from day one. So literally his blood, sweat, and tears that we are in this position. Is he gonna take it? How is he gonna take it that you're dropping me on the final on the biggest day of my career? Even though Kepa has a bad record in the finals, I think Kepa is supposed to go 5 finals he's played. But that was with Chelsea. We are not taking the Chelsea history to us. These are the invincible top. So I don't know what you think, guys. Do you start David Raya? Do you start Kepa? It's a good talking point that has really helped me wonder. It's really helped me. But for me, I just think Kepa needs to start. If we go to penalties, that is where Kepa definitely shines. I think Kepa is a better shot stopper than David Raya in the penalties. Mm. But you saw even yesterday, Thierry Henry was saying David Raya is in contention for the player of the season because he has made some world class saves. He can be shaky as well. He can cause it. He can be shaky for no reason. He can have those stupid moments. He has a bozo moment. He can be good and then he can be totally nerve wracking. He can have you cursing at the screen. And then in the next moment, you're like, wow, whoa, that's so good. But for me, I think I will go. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with starting Kepa. I'm gonna start Kepa in that game. I'm gonna definitely start Kepa. I think Kepa deserves to start because he's been the one that has been carrying the team and everything. Urian Timber, we still have not get any update on Urian Timber. Is he gonna be available for the game? We still have not got any updates. But Arteta previously mentioned that it was just a matter of days for Urian Timber. I think Urian Timber definitely needs to be available on this one. He definitely needs to be available. So I think Arteta is the same. So I think Urian Timber is going to be available. Who else? Gay is not going to play for Manchester City because Gay because You play, you know, the rule in the Carabao Cup. If you play for another team, you have to play for another team. So Gay is gonna be. It's not gonna be available for Manchester City. That is a plus for us. Because Gay has been one of their best defenders since they signed him. So I'm trying to think who they're going to play. Is it they're going to play Diaz and Stones, or who's going to play? I'm trying to think who's going to play. But Gay has been one of their best defenders. But without Gay available, we're good on that. Definitely. We are definitely good with that. And the key battles, the key battles in the game we have discussed it, and people have been asking me, and people have been debating online, where do we where can we win this league? Where are the key battles that the game is going to be won? Is it going to be attacking wise? Is it going to be defending wise? Is it going to be the midfield? For me, I've seen people talking about the midfield being key. I've seen people saying the midfield is going to be key because of Rodri versus Rice, and Bernardo Silva, Zubimendi. So a lot of cards have been thrown out there. A lot of cards have been thrown out there. But I think how Arsenal wins the game is us attacking, us being on the front foot, us shooting outside the box, us being directed, us being quick with the transitions, us not doing too many side passes, us stepping up, putting the foot on the pedal to the man. When the rubber meets the road, go out and kill them. Bukayo Saka should not be making 100 extra touches. He should be connecting the ball at the same time. Bukayo Saka should not be trying to do the overlap on the left side. Everyone knows you do overlap on the left side. Do something new in this game. Overlap on your right side. I know you're a good man. I applaud you for what you've done. Do something different. Do something different. You are a star boy. We look upon you in this game. We look upon you to step up and handle things. It's gonna be fourth quarter pressure. The each is gonna be on. The each is definitely gonna be on in this game. So I'm looking at people like Bukayo Saka, Yokres. You call yourself a mullah. You call yourself, you score a lot of goals. You've scored 100 goals in so many years. Prove it now. Prove it on Sunday. Prove it on Sunday that you really about the business. Yeah. Prove it on Sunday. Because to Sunday, that is where the heroes will go. Sunday, that is where the heroes will go. In the history books, you're going to go down as the man that secured the win for us. Trossard and Martinelli, as poor as you guys have been, this is your game to step up and show what you're about. Of course, Martinelli scored when he played Man City in the league, you know. But this is the game you need to make history. Or this man need to make history. Because defensive wise, I know they're going to be on the tiptoe. They're going to handle the business. Midfield wise, I know they're going to handle the business. Final third, that is where we have the issue. The final third is looking like this. One day you're seeing it click. One day you're seeing it stammer. It's a bump and crack. It's a bump and crack. We never look like we really with this setup. If you guys know that you cannot shoot, you cannot go inside, take shots outside the box. I love what you did against the Leeds game. People were taking shots out, people were taking shots outside the box in the Leeds game. What is stopping us from doing it now? Take shots from outside the box. Take shots from outside the box. Do that. What is stopping us from doing it? Take shots outside the box. Do that thing. You know, the transitions need to. You guys cannot say every time you get then you wait, push it to the left, to the right. I know it's a calculated thing because Arteta is pragmatic and everything, you know. But do not make too many touches in the box. Sometimes we are in the box, you still want to pass to each other. The gate is wide open. Take a shot. You know, I see someone trying to cut in, look for you. Someone is going to try to cut in and trying to pass to you. Someone's going to cut in and trying to pass to Bukayo Saka. Take the shot, bro. You know, take the shot, guys. Take the shot. That's the problem when it comes to us. Take the shot. You're already in the box because Danarama is going to be a difficult. I don't want to lie. I don't know if Danorama is playing this one or he's going to play the other keeper. But I think Danorama is going to play this one because Pep Guardiola's back is at this. He's going to put his big hitters in this. That is why I'm leaning sometimes to thinking that probably David Ryan is to start. Probably David Ryan is to play this game because he's definitely putting his big hitters back. He needs revenge. The state he's in, he might just go without. He might just go the season without a trophy. Pep Guardiola, however, has lost in the win. I think he lost to Manchester United. He has lost to Crystal Palace as well. So, guys, whatever it is, we need to make sure we leave everything on the line come Sunday. Watch along is gonna be there, so guys, you can tune in and everything. Um, let's see how the game goes. Let's see how the game goes. It's gonna be a crazy one. This well. Man might be losing his head. But, you know, inshallah, the Lord's guide us and we bring some victory. It's been 6 years ago. The disrespect in the streets is too much. It's about time we let these people know the disrespect has been too much in the streets. So it's about time we let everyone know that we are about the business. It's about time we are about the business and we are ready to deliver on the truth. We are really, really ready to deliver on the truth. So the lineup for the game the lineup is still a tricky one. I think the lineup we can go with Raya. No, not Raya. We will go with Kepa, and then we will go with if Timber is fit, is going to start. If he's not fit, I don't know if Dave, I don't know if then probably we will see. We will see. But I think Timber's going to fit for this one. Then we will have Saliba, Gabriel, and Kepe. Calafiori is not starting. Calafiori is not starting. Sorry, Calafiori is not starting this game. And then you have the midfield will be Declan Rice. I don't think the midfield is going to change. I don't think Arteta is going to change. He's going to go Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka. No, Declan Rice, and Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and the final three. Trossard started in the Champions League game, so I think Trossard might just be. Martinelli might just start this one. At the same time, I feel like Trossard played so well in that game that Arteta might just think about starting Trossard. Trossard played well with him. I think that was one of his best games. But Martinelli, I think I want Martinelli to come off from the bench, ban this man, give this man a run of their money, So this is where I am with that one. And then Yokres, of course, is going to start. And then would you put Bukayo Saka or you're putting Madueke? I think Madueke, when we played Man City in the beginning of the season, he played well. But I think this high pressure games and everything, I think we need to have Bukayo Saka. I think Bukayo Saka needs to prevail. It's a high stakes game. I don't think you can put Madueke over Bukayo Saka. I just don't see. I just don't see. It's tricky as enough. I don't see how Madueke starts over Bukayo Saka. I think Madueke can come in as well later on. You know, would you want to see Max Doman play his first final as a 16-year-old? if if this game goes difficult, bro, I want Max Doman coming. Max Doman needs to come. Say what you want. Max Doman needs to come in. Let him play the last 10 minutes. You know. If this man are not going to break the deadlock, this man are going to break that. I'm not going to break the deadlock. But my prediction, I'm going with a 2-1 to Arsenal. I think probably 2-1. I think probably it's going to be 2-1 to the Arsenal. I think I'm going with the 2-1 to the Arsenal. Mm, The crucial goal is going to be scored by Kai Havertz. 29 is scoring the crucial. I feel like Kai Havertz, these are the games where he comes in and he just takes it away. This is Kai Havertz. He just comes in. When you listen, he's built for this game. When you need the goal and everything, I think Kai Havertz will come in and you run away with it. You definitely come in and run away with it. But I don't know, you guys. What are you thinking? Can City pull a shocker? Because City at the moment are wounded dog. They are really wounded dog. Haaland's finally, I think Haaland scored now. Haaland has scored. He has not been scoring for a long time. We will need to make sure we keep Cherky behind us quiet, David Silva and everyone. And who was this guy on the left side? Doku as well, we definitely need to make sure we keep Doku silent as well. Doku as well need to be kept silent. Because Doku can put in some good assists. Like Doku as well puts in some good assists. So I think that is going to be the key. That is going to be the key time. Um, Jokers is going to go against Ruben Diaz. So what can you do, Jokers? I think Jokers did well in the Bayer Leverkusen game. His link up game was good and everything. I think the only thing that really pissed me off is he didn't get it. He really didn't get a goal. But I want him to be there. I want him to be there when this ball's coming. I want him to be available the tap-ins, the way he was available in that game, in that game for Bayer Leverkusen. I want him to be available when Bukayo Saka puts in the crosses. He should be available for the tap-in. You know. Martinelli cannot keep missing sitters. Martinelli cannot keep on every time you get a chance you get. Trossard, I've seen what I saw in that Bayer Leverkusen was game was good. I'm expecting you to do the same. You've been taking good shots, you've been lively. The cross need to be on point. Declan Rice, I cannot say much. You need to prove yourself. You're already a player of the season. Enough of this. Enough of this whole idea of people talking about Bruno Fernandez this, Bruno Fernandez that, Bruno Fernandez. You're not doing Bruno Fernandez is not even playing the Carabao Cup game. He's not even playing a Carabao Cup final. He's not even playing an FA Cup final. How is he getting player of the season? But anyway, this is the delusion from United fans. We're not going to fall for that trap. So I think Declan Rice, you definitely going to put in an. Everyone is just going to be caught up into putting in a performance of their life. I even saw the Declan Rice reaction on the CBS. He was mentioning it is training, playing 4 games, for playing for 4 different four different competitions. He was saying it was it's draining mentally, physically. So we need to understand this man, and the manager has a lot of things. The manager definitely has a lot of things. The manager has a lot of things to do. He's looking at this like this is going to be his first trophy in 6 years. Or is he going to get emotional looking at Pep Guardiola and pay him so much respect like what he did with Pep when he played City at home? Or is he gonna go for revenge? You know, he needs to want revenge. He needs to get his revenge. Blood, flesh, and bone. Put their heads on a spike. Wembley is there for us for the taking. Wembley is definitely there for us for the taking. I'm not standing here listening to it. Wembley should be for us for the taking. You know. Arsenal fans should be available. I think the crowd is going to be loud. They're going to come and rolling. I'm definitely sure the crowd is going to be working Wembley settings, home away from home. I think that is where we're going to be playing. If they decide to proceed with extending the stadium and everything, the rumors we've been getting. But I think that is pretty much everything I've covered. People, you lot, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Arsenal can win it? Do you think we can go out there and get the result? It's gonna be key. It's definitely gonna be key that we get it. It's definitely gonna be key that we get it. Not having this. Definitely not having. But for me, I predicted the 2-1 win. I think Kai Havertz gets the crucial. Some way, somehow, Kai Havertz is the one that's going to get the crucial goal. But you lot let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let us just go through the Premier League fixtures before I check out our Premier League game. There are some Premier League games as well. Let us just go through the Premier League fixtures before I look out. You guys let me know your score predictions for the Premier League fixtures. Manchester United are playing Bournemouth. Bournemouth is going to be at home. I think this is a tricky one. I think there's definitely a tricky one. It's definitely a tricky one. I think Bournemouth is going to win. I think Bournemouth are beating United. I think Bournemouth are beating United. Brighton at home against Liverpool. Mm, I'm really trying to see it. I'm really trying to see it, but Barcelona, PSG, Barcelona with good fire. For me, bro, I don't mind. I don't mind buying. I don't mind. I don't mind Barcelona. You know, I don't mind. Anyway, I don't mind all of them. The only team probably that is gonna give me a headache is PSG, bro. PSG is the tricky. Bro. PSG is the tricky. One. PSG is the tricky. And then Brighton versus Liverpool. Brighton is going to be at home. I think Brighton wins this one. Fulham versus Burnley. I hope Fulham can finally get a. I think Fulham can finally get a result. I think Fulham can finally. Fulham can finally get a. Fulham can finally get a result. Fulham versus Burnley. I think Fulham are winning this game. If Arsenal don't reach the final, I'll be happy with PSG versus Barcelona. But I think we can beat Barcelona. I think we can beat Barcelona. We can beat Barcelona. Barcelona is the best attack. We have the best defense. I think we can beat Barcelona. We can definitely get the result. That defense of Barcelona, the way this man defends, we can beat them. The problem is with Barcelona is they score a lot of, but I don't think with Saliba and Gabriel they're getting that chance. I doubt that. Manchester City, this has been postponed because of Everton are gonna host Chelsea. Not sure if we can beat. We can beat. Yeah, we don't have world class attackers. It will be defense versus attack. We don't have the best attackers, but we have world class defenders. We have world class. So you know Gabriel Martinez. There is no way, bro. There is no way they're scoring 3, 4 goals. When was the last time we could see 4? Maximum this man are getting from these 2 or 3 goals. Barcelona are good offensive, but their defense, I'm sure Bukayo Saka can get some goals, Yokres can get some goals, Martinelli can get some goals, Ezezgo can get some goals, Rice can get some goals. Plus Barca have Rafinha, who's a best shooter long range. Silence him. We are, but we are not, nothing is new for Rafinha. We played with Rafinha when he was in Leeds. Of course, Rafinha He has improved now. He has turned up. He has more improved now. But it's gonna be a tricky one. But I'm not seeing Arsenal losing to Barcelona. I'm not seeing Arsenal losing to Barcelona because of Barcelona's defense. That is why Barcelona will lose that game because of their defense. That defense is the only thing that Barcelona is losing that game because that defense, Bukayo Saka is getting the game of his life. And you see, right? Do you notice something? Yeah, yeah, yeah. When we are in the Champions League, we are more fluid. We have more space. The chemistry is there because the game is not so easy. So imagine when we go to Barcelona, when we play Barcelona, with the way they defend, I don't see it. PSG is tricky. PSG is tricky. PSG is tricky, but you know what happened, right? Partey got a stupid yellow card. That is where the game was cost. Partey got a stupid yellow card in that game, but that is where we definitely lost it. Partey getting a stupid yellow card that time. That is where we lost the game. If Partey was available in the first league, and Arteta, bro, if it's second time around, Arteta will definitely be going through it. He'll definitely do his research. He'll definitely do his research. You know, right? You are not getting away with it. You are not getting away with it again. Everton versus Chelsea. Everton at home. I think Everton wins. Everton will frustrate his mind. La Liga. Then on Sunday, Arsenal versus Leeds are hosting Brentford at home. I think Leeds wins this game. Newcastle versus Sunderland. Newcastle win. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Probably a draw. Probably a draw. Because Villa are trash. Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest. And I think Tottenham will win this one. Barcelona have Rayo, Rayo Vallecano. Barcelona at home in Barcelona. On Monday, do we have some games? We have to remember, however, that Gabriel. Yeah, bro. That is the other thing. The beast was not there. Bro. If the beast is there, bro, that is what I'm telling you, bro. You really think Lewandowski is gonna have that joy against Gabriel Saliba? Nah. Interesting relegation game: Spurs versus Villa. Yeah, bro. Spurs versus Forest and West Villa versus West. Yeah, because Nottingham Forest have been resting the whole weekend, but I think Tottenham look like they've woken up. Tottenham, the game they played yesterday, the game Tottenham played yesterday, they are riding with Tudor now. They look like yeah, bro. There's some fight now. They're fighting. There's some fight in them. There's some fight in them. The game they played against Atletico Madrid, I don't see Nottingham Forest winning. But of course, Nottingham Forest have rested the whole week, so it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. And on Sunday, Atletico Madrid they have Real Madrid. Oh my, it's a good game. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Okay, so these are the fixtures. PSG, PSG are so good that they can cut our defense with their fullbacks. Ateta doesn't understand. No, Ateta attacking wise. But if you put him defending, no. But I think what you mentioned is key. Gabriel not being available. I think that is going to be key. Gabriel being very because Gabriel is one of he's the leader, one of the leaders. You know. Partey's home is Partey also had a yellow card, so we played without Partey in that first leg. So I think that is where we have some tricky games are really coming up. Some tricky games are really coming up. Some tricky games are really coming up. What do you think about Sporting Lisbon? Yeah, 316. Can we get through Sporting Lisbon? What do you think about Sporting Lisbon? Can we get through Sporting Lisbon? Gyökeres' former club. Can we get through? I want to see the reception for Gyökeres. I want to see the reception for Gyökeres. It's gonna be very interesting. I want to see the reception for Gyökeres there. So my prediction is 2-1 for the Carabao Cup final. Guys, come and join me for the watch along. Subscribe to the channel. Hype the team. Like, share, and subscribe to everyone. This is a football community at the end of the day. Just here for the love of the game. So of course I'm a red and white, the Gunners way. But we all here for football, guys. We're all here for football. And the chat is to be respectful, of course. But guys, subscribe, share. Let us meet not on tomorrow. I have a podcast with the Monday. Tomorrow I have a podcast with the game. My game recognized game podcast is going to be on tomorrow. We'll have Dr. Toads and Johnny Boy tomorrow, 11 o'clock golf time. So tomorrow I'm back, and then I don't know if I'm going to do a watch along for the Manchester United. I might just go. I might just do a watch along for the Manchester United game. Let's see how it goes. Because Manchester United, Bournemouth definitely is going to be interesting. So probably we will have a live stream. Probably we'll have a live stream. Let's see how it goes in that one. Saturday games. Saturday, let's see which game we can have a live stream on Saturday. Because I only want to. I like to live stream games that are more interesting. I'm not going to live stream a game that is not interesting. Then Saturday we have Brighton versus Liverpool. Then we have Fulham versus Burnley. Then we have Chelsea versus Everton. So I'm trying to think which game I'm gonna do a live stream, but all the games don't seem so interesting. But I'm just gonna choose one game. I'm gonna choose one game. I'm working on Saturday, so I'll come back at night. So probably it's gonna be Everton versus Chelsea. I think I'm gonna do a live stream for the Everton versus Chelsea game. And then if I don't do a live stream for the Everton versus Chelsea game, then on Sunday we watch Arsenal versus Manchester City. The live stream is there as well. And then let's see. After the Manchester City game, if we win, if my mood is right, I might do a watch along for Real Madrid versus Atletico in the Flamengo channel. But there will be definitely no midweek games coming up, so I'm trying to watch a lot of games as possible with you guys. So on Sunday we might do the Carabao Cup, and then we will do the Real Madrid versus Atletico game. Yeah. So on Sunday we might double up. Then Saturday we have the Chelsea versus Everton game. Watch it on. And then yeah, so that is just about it, people. Smash a like, guys. Smash a like before you go, guys. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are happy Arsenal are winning Carabao Cup, smash a like. If you're not happy as well that Arsenal are winning Carabao Cup, smash your like on the way out. Thank you for passing by, people. Thank you for passing by, stopping by, sharing your opinions on the platform. Sharing your opinions on the platform. Yeah, 316. Reluctant Gamer. Who else? Who else was there? Yeah, yeah, 316, Reluctant Gamer, Vegas, Jonas. Of course, Jonas already went to sleep, so he didn't stay that much. So that's just about it, people. Vamos! Come on, you guys. Come out. Have a good night. Peace, love, and blessings, people.